It's here, folks. It's here. What used to be one of the most exciting times of the year, now it's just a time of the year. Free agency. Like usually the clock strikes 5 and we immediately get a bunch of shit, but we haven't gotten anything, have we? Have we gotten anything? Because right now, I've yet to get a notification. Usually the moment the clock strikes midnight, proverbially, shit is popping off. But right now, shit's not really popping off, is it? My fault, guys. For some reason, hold up. For some reason, I thought that... Yeah, if you don't mind bringing me up a plate of 2. Back in my day, we would just get an encore of notifications right away. That's not the case anymore, late as usual. But anyways, I thought that, for some reason, I thought it started at 6 local time. So I was fucking around at the gym for way too long. I was at the gym for far too long. Yeah. So make sure you guys like the stream early on. It helps out tremendously. It's YouTube now having a great time, of which we are. Let's go ahead and dive into just some of the happenings around the league. I just read a very interesting report. I was on the way to Toy Story 5, which I saw, by the way. I gave a 4 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. LeBron, it's pretty much official. LeBron's going to be on a new team next season. Thoughts on the bologna and Arby's diet finally? Thought the bologna and Arby's diet finally took you. I'm still here. I'm still here and I'm doing well, dog.
Target acquired.
Oh no.
It's my turn.
Guard that they can.
My bad, Shams. My bad. I need to make it to where I'm not blowing up Shams every single time I click something. That's my bad, bro. Final Mavs predictions? I don't think they do a thing. I'm here to predict right now. I don't think the Mavericks do literally anything at all. I think it's going to be very, very quiet. Nothing off season. Just being real. I think the time has passed. Dude, come on. What is that? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Nobody wants anybody. I'm here to tell you right now. The Mavericks' valuable trade assets are not valuable. No one wants them. Okay. How'd you feel about that? I mean, whatever. So so let's just go down. Let's just go down the aggregators. Mavs emerging as leading suitor to acquire Marcus Sasser. All right. Sasser fits into their $6 million traded player exception, so that's fine, right? $6 million traded player exception. He's fine. $6 million, swing, I guess. I'm not like better shooting B-Will replacement. Well, he doesn't get to the rim anywhere near as much as B-Will. In fact, I'd go as far as to say I think B-Will is just probably a better player right now than Marcus Sasser. Would just be my guess, but they're different types of players, and who Marcus Sasser is might make more sense for the Mavs. However, I will say 6'1" shooting guard. I don't know. This just feels like a flyer for a $6 million guy. Like that fits into your traded player exception. I wouldn't make too big of a deal about this if I'm being honest with you. Oh, France just scored again. Oh, okay. So I guess, yeah, the players, okay. Sasser doesn't fit into the traded player exception. All right, I mean, whatever. The big news is that LeBron James informs the Lakers he will play elsewhere next season. So my dreams of Olden State have quickly been dashed, okay? The Wizards are not trading Anthony Davis. Does that mean they're going to extend him? I don't know. I doubt it. At least at the number that he's going to want, right? But they are going to hold on to Anthony Davis. That doesn't necessarily mean LeBron won't go to Golden State. But there was a report I read just before I went live that LeBron has sent Rich Paul out on a mission, I guess, to get the pitch from every single team that's interested in signing him and bringing it back to him. So LeBron is shopping his options, it seems like. We'll see. I'd have to, if I had to guess, I think he probably ends up in Golden State. But this all's become a little interesting to me because it's starting to feel as though the Lakers and LeBron aren't going to be working in tandem on this the way I thought they would have been, which becomes interesting. Now, that's not to say it won't happen. Right? If LeBron's open to going back to Cleveland, I still think a sign and trade where the Lakers are sending LeBron and a pick to Cleveland for Jared Allen could be on the table. So LeBron finishes his Lakers career 8 years. Man, I've seen some Lakers fans come out the woodwork, right? You know, some Kobe guys who are like, finally I can root for the Lakers again. Man, you guys are pathetic fucking loser dweebs. Just being honest with you. You guys are pathetic. Okay, this man came to your franchise, won you a ring. Your franchise was directionless. You understand? Your franchise was going nowhere. LeBron went there and saved it because he went there. Anthony Davis wanted to go there. It gave you a very, very nice 8 years, right? You won once. You were at least in the playoffs or competitive every single time. I don't care if it was a bubble ring. They hung a fucking banner, right? They put a banner up there and they got a ring, okay? Your team was going nowhere. And in fact, your team's probably going nowhere now.
I see Bron going to Miami over Cleveland. Bron won't play with Harden.
Yeah, some interesting reports about Harden kind of opting out of his contract and that being like a pathway for them to maybe bring LeBron in. I don't know. We'll see. I don't see LeBron. I'm just willing to bet Golden State. That would just be my guess. Cavs have interest in pursuing LeBron James. Well, that makes sense. Jock Landale to sign a 1-year, $14 million deal. God damn. What? Wait, what? Whoa. 14 milli? Man. It's just inflated to be able to trade him. Is that right? Huh, interesting. I mean, Jock Landale is pretty good. That's actually smart. Warriors, Cavs, and Heat stand among contenders that could land LeBron James. Makes sense. Celtics will have to significantly lower asking price if they plan on trading Jaylen Brown. This feels like it's heading towards it not happening. Quinn Grimes emerging as the top free agent target for the Lakers. They're going to have a horrible offseason, aren't they? I mean, they're going to have an atrocious offseason. That's their top. I'm being honest with you, dude. Luka made a colossal mistake signing that extension. I've said it at the time. No idea why he did it. No clue. I understand the well, you could demand a trade later, but why not just give yourself some optionality, man? You got traded behind your backdoored. Give yourself some optionality. Give yourself the ability to potentially hit the open market. Give yourself a lot of leverage. Cavs have held trade conversations regarding Max Strus, Dennis Schroeder. Those potential moves would help free up space to try and add LeBron James and retain Dean Wade. I mean, if I'm any team in the league that has the capability of absorbing Max Strus, I'd be all over that. That's some shit the Mavs, honest to God, that's some shit the Mavs should do. Also, it's starting to sound like, just reading the tea leaves and the way that players have sort of reacted to it, it's starting to maybe sound like Lou Dort's just going to stay. Like they picked up his option just to keep him, which is interesting. I see a bunch of Thunder fans mad about that, but I'm like, if you did whatever you had to do financially, why not just keep him? Right? Like if you've already done everything you need to do and you can keep him, keep him. All right, so here's the Kawhi trade. Dude, this is one of the crazier things. Straight up, this is one of the craziest things that's happened in a long time. And I know Kawhi's at a later stage in his career, but if you were to tell everybody 2 months ago that Kawhi was going to get traded, I think everyone would be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like, here we go. Who's it going to be? You'd list a list of teams. How many teams would you go down until you got to the Raptors? The Raptors being circling the block on Kawhi is honestly, it's incredible. Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 first-round picks and a first-round pick swap, as well as 2 second-round picks. It's a pretty good return for the Clippers. Now, is there like any protections on those picks or what? I'm monitoring the notifications. I get a preview of them first. It's just a... Well, if you're Toronto, you got to... Oh, we just almost had a massive disaster here at the studio. Wow. We just almost had a massive disaster here. No Shams. No Shams. We'll watch the video of what he's saying. So... It makes sense for the Raptors. I mean, how many more opportunities would you get to land a player like this? In sneaky, get off the fucking terrible Brandon Ingram contract. Like, get off the genuinely god-awful Brandon Ingram deal. Just terrible. Horrible ass piece of shit contract. So that takes the Clippers just completely out of it in the West, right? Like, they're done. Goodbye to them. Oh my God, France is just relentless right now. This is a whooping. The second half. So Kawhi, CMB, Scotty Barnes. I like it. I got to be real. Graves, that's right. How can I forget our guy Alan Graves? It's a pretty good team. I don't know if it's great, but it's fun. It's fun. I'd be fucking stoked if I were a Raptors fan, man. And honestly, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. They traded Ingram dick pics for Kawhi. It's a good one. Precious Achiuwa to sign a 2-year, $11.5 million deal with the Kings. Okay. Am I dumb for thinking we shouldn't have traded AD with that trash package? Could have got DP and been in control of this season with AD plus Braun to Golden State. Who's DP? Darren Peterson? How do we have randomly gotten him? I guess if you're implying that we wouldn't have had Chris Middleton randomly winning us games. Clippers potential starting lineup: Darius Garland, Keaton Wagler, Brandon Ingram, Derek Jones Jr., Brook Lopez. Jesus. It progressively gets less fun. It progressively gets less fun. Do I go to the desk for this? Target acquired. It's my turn.
Guard that
Okay, wait, Freddie LA deleted his account. He was kind of getting blitzed. It became okay. We'll talk about that later. We've got important stuff to discuss. Free agent forward Ousmane Dieng has agreed to a 3-year, $17.5 million deal to return to the Milwaukee Bucks. All right. Ousmane Dieng. All right. I think he stinks. But he showed some interesting stuff. Chris Haynesbaum. Free agent DeAndre Jordan is re-signing with the New Orleans Pelicans. Man, good for DeAndre Jordan. 19 years in the league. Great locker room guy. Like whenever those GM polls come out, he's always towards the tippity top of the list when it comes to the target acquired. Sorry, Shams.
It's my turn.
My bad. Sorry, Shams. No, I'm sorry about that. He's always towards the tippity top of the list in terms of like best teammates. LeBron came to the conclusion that he wanted to continue playing meaningful competitive basketball. Oh. LeBron has instructed Rich Paul to talk to every team around the league who is interested and come back with options to make his decision. LeBron has not decided if 26-27 will be his last. Wizards are not interested in trading Anthony Davis. Again, does that mean that they will extend him? I don't know. Pistons have offered what they believe is the most lucrative contract possible for Jalen Duren. Detroit is not interested in any sign and trade deals and will match any restricted offer sheet he signs. All right, so they're just putting their dick on the table. I respect that. Cam Jones waived. What? And then we're pretty much caught up. Do we have any, let's check out the Discord, any sort of speculation and stuff like that across the league? Let's see. Let's listen to what Shams had to say in that video. Was it anything new?
LeBron James, point blank, wanted an opportunity to go somewhere where he can have happiness. And what does happiness mean?
Dude, what is this? What is this angle? He wants to be happy. Are we going to get some like tell all? The Shams one is just the Shams one was just Ari report bomb. Notifications. Free agent Rui Hachimura has drawn interest from the Detroit Pistons. According to sources familiar with the situation, the San Antonio Spurs have also been pinned as a suitor. Free agent guard Bones Highland has agreed to a 1-year deal to return to Minnesota Timberwolves. Damn, so Ari has carved a path to becoming like an actual legit news breaker. Hey, man, massive respect.
LeBron James, point blank, wanted an opportunity to go somewhere where he can have happiness. And what does happiness mean? Sources close to LeBron James told me a place where he can play meaningful basketball, can compete on a night-to-night basis. And we've seen the last couple of years, there's been a lot of changes come to this Lakers organization. So for LeBron James, the priority in leaving LA and going to a new home is finding that happiness and finding a place where he can compete at the highest level. I'm told this is not going to be a financially driven, money-driven decision for LeBron James coming up. And then you get to the who of it all. I am told LeBron James will not be in a rush in his decision, but expect a dozen teams that are contending, teams that have aspirations to potentially go far in the playoffs. Reach out to LeBron James, express interest. 3 notable teams that everyone around the league is keeping an eye on with LeBron James: the Golden State Warriors, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Miami Heat. 2 of those teams LeBron James has already played for and has won championships with. Many more will be trying as well, and I expect Rich Paul is somewhere getting already pitches and offers as we speak. LeBron James.
So there's something weird about this. The fuck? Fuck website was that? The hell's happening, bro? Like, what is this post that just pops up immediately when I click in here? No, thank you. Truly an honor to wear the purple and gold while trying to continue the greatness legacies that came before me. Hope I made a few proud during my stint. You made us all proud, Bubba. You made us all proud. Are there Lakers fans happy about this? I'm going to be real with you. The way that this is all sort of played out already, there's no way I'd be happy about this. Because I've seen all throughout the year, there was like oh, I can't wait for LeBron to get off. It's like, dude, let me lay out now what needs to happen for the Lakers, who are somehow also probably going to lose Rui and Marcus Smart. How the fuck did that happen? So right now you're going to be moving, unless there is something happening that we are just not privy to. Might get Kessler though. All right, so then what? Walker Kessler and Quentin Grimes? What? Last man standing. Oh, people always do this about championship teams, and it's like, yeah, things change a lot. Things change quickly in the NBA. That was 6 years ago. Man, look at this. Is this a real picture? Man. It's crazy how good this team was. Detroit, the Pistons are constructing a deal with the Celtics to acquire Jaylen Brown, sending Jalen Duren and other young pieces and draft capital to Boston. All right. I mean, I just don't believe any of these. What the fuck is this GIF? By picking up Blue Dort's option, declining Kenrich Williams, the Thunder are now at roughly $228 million in payroll, 14 players, roughly $7.1 million above the second apron. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Only time I want to see Braun in Washington is if he becomes the president. I know that's right. Yeah, free agency is dead. And I think this was always going to be a dead year. And like LeBron changing teams is sizable. What the fuck do you mean, Scoop B? Oh, that was okay. LeBron changing teams is a huge story, but it's not going to happen today.
What's up, man? Welcome to LA.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey, you have a big meeting today. Good luck.
I appreciate it, man.
How's the whole process feeling?
Oh, that's good, man. Feel good about it.
You hear LeBron, big news like 15 minutes ago, LeBron says he's moving on.
I did see that. Yeah.
Is that like, were you hoping to play with him?
I mean, obviously, he's one of the greatest players of all time, so he would have been great to play with, but we just got to see what happens, man.
Luka and Austin ain't bad, right?
If they do get Kessler, we all knows how dominant Luka can be with a solid simple role man / defensive anchor behind him.
Luka, Reeves, and Kessler's not winning fucking shit. I'm just being real with you. I'm just gonna be brutally honest with you. Free agent sharpshooter Tim Hardaway Jr. will be signing with the Miami Heat. All right, that's a nice get. Young Timmy Hardaway, I took the hard way. Nice get for Miami there. Shooter, floor spacer, beautiful.
It's been dead since Shams took over. Woj is missed.
True, it's Sham's fault. 100%. I agree. That's cool. Tim Hardaway Jr. to go play in Miami. Why would you not re-sign Rui? I'm telling you, something's just not adding up from the Lakers' side of things. Like, are the Jazz just going to be like, yeah, whatever, you can take him. We're not going to match this? That's the thing I don't understand. He's restricted. Is there just a number that the Lakers know there is that exists where the Jazz will just be like, fuck it, whatever. Take him. Oh my God, dude. France is obliterating Sweden. Mbappe! Shams is getting blitzed by Chris Haynes. So, Walker Kessler and Quentin Grimes. See, the most lucrative possible doesn't really matter what they believe. Weird phrasing. It either is or isn't the most lucrative possible. I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. He's restricted. Walker Kessler is not better than Jalen Duren. Is this now the cope here? That's a crazy thing to say. But is this now where we're going? I think that is crazy. Duren's definitely better.
Lakers want to see if they can get that big man signing first. Kessler, Jarrett Allen sign and trade for Bron or Duran. That's why they aren't active now.
I mean, it's not about being active. It's about you already had so long to go. Assuming you even brought back everybody, right? Which was never going to happen. But assuming you brought back everybody, there were still like 2 or 3 big time pieces you needed to add to be an actual contending team. But now you have to replace 3 new things. Assuming Marcus Smart leaves, and assuming I didn't think it was possible for Marcus Smart to leave. I didn't think that was going to happen. But now, assuming some of these reports coming out, and I don't know, things can change. These can all be smoke screens and negotiating tactics. Assuming that Marcus Smart leaves and Rui leaves and LeBron's obviously leaving now. That's why you don't bring back everybody. Who the fuck's on their team? Reeves on $40+ million a year. Luka, Jared Vanderbilt, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, Dalton Connect, Bronny James, and Adu Thero. That's their team, bro. Dude, that's dire. And Cam Carr, 175-pound wing. My bad, guys. 175-pound, 22-year-old wing. Rookie wing. And look, like, my God, look at all the cap holes they have. Look, Jackson Hayes is back, right? I thought Hayes already signed an extension, didn't he? I thought Hayes already signed an extension. Not yet? Oh, shit. Why the fuck did I think that? I'm assuming he'll be back. Marcus Smart, it sounds like he's gone. Luke Kennard, I'll assume is back, but there's been some like talks about some other teams interested in him, but I'd assume he'll be back. He was really good after the trade. Maxi's going to Europe. That's fine, right? And best of luck to Maxi. God, Maxi's 35.
Will you be at Lakers Open tryouts next week?
I will, yeah. I was hooping today.
P-Linkway Esterclass.
P-Linka Asterclass. Oh, man. We'll see. They might have something up their sleeves. They might have something up their sleeves. So let me, I think I have a list, right? Don't I? Don't I have a list? Wait, what? This is kind of crazy. Target acquired. It's my turn.
Guard that they can.
The NBA will hold the NBA Cup championship game at Butler's Hinkle Fieldhouse. That's kind of sick. I think that's dope. Explain to a European. I mean, it's a college gym.
Lakers GM isn't all that good without Nico gifts.
No, I mean, we knew that. To be fair, he had a pretty solid trade deadline, but yeah. Sean trying to catch up to Haynes in local tweets, so tweeted that scoop. Yeah. Watch this. Shams, Chris Haynes, and even Ari Report is lapping you right now. Yeah, watch this. NBA Cup's going to be at Hinkle's Fieldhouse. Huh? German soccer fan Freddie appears to have deactivated his account. What do you guys think about this? So I have always just been a little skeptical of Freddie. Not that I think that he's a CIA plant. It is funny to talk about that. But that I think that he clearly is grifting just a touch, which is fine. Hey, he's having a good time here. But he, I think, clearly realized that I could just tweet anything I see is incredible and I'll get 17 million views. Right? But then it came out today that he's already been to the United States and spent a year here in school. And Canes blows you spent a year in the United States and Canes blows your mind that much. You've been caught, buddy. You've been caught. Funny Suze, I'm stuck here for all of July. I'm stuck here for all of July, guys. What should I do? What should I do? Are you going to do gaming streams this offseason? Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So LeBron was a winner on and off the... This is from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron was a winner on and off the court, and Lakers fans should appreciate his performance the last 8 years. If LeBron goes home to Cleveland, it won't matter if they win a world championship or not because his hometown fans will get the opportunity to say their goodbyes to one of the greatest ever. Also, who knows? When they become mayor of Cleveland? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Why not? Free agent sharpshooter Tim Hardaway Jr. has agreed to a deal with the Miami Heat. There is expected to be a dozen teams that pitch. LeBron James and Rich Paul is already listening to offers. The most incredible thing from the latest Simmons Low podcast was Bill Simmons saying the Celtics finished the season winning 56 of their last 79 games. That's beast mode. That is incredible. Chris Haynes. LeBron James will be patient and open-minded in selecting his next destination with the priority is having a realistic chance of competing for a championship. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, the question is, how many teams are going to tie up their mid-level for this? How many teams are willing to just keep their mid-level open? Assuming that's it. Assuming it's the mid-level. Think the Mavs are one of those teams? I'm willing to bet the Mavs make a call. I mean, it will not be the Mavericks. Hit the Rolly Stone with the Rolly, y'all. Lakers GM Rob Pelinka has been found. All right, I'm not fucking reading that, bro. That's insane. It's too far. Oh, man. I'd be sweating bullets if I were a Lakers fan. I got to be real. Ultimately, I think they end up doing something, right? But, man, I'd be sweating bullets. Let me tell you. How do you... How do you not bring back Marcus Smart? How much I don't get. Will this tell me? No team has cap space? How do I... This site, I'm already confused by this sheet. Who's the Bradley Beal team? I forgot. I'm going to be real. I forgot he was in the league before last night. Because Bradley Beal is going to be a free agent, guys. I love those tweets. Bradley Beal is going to be a free agent, guys. Everyone's like, oh. Hey, guys. Hey. Yo, what's up? Bradley Beal's going to hit free agency, guys. Oh. All right. No, guys, you didn't hear what I said. Bradley Beal's going to be a free agent. No. I heard you. Yeah. Duran has interest in going to Boston? Oh, shit. Wait. Was that random account right? Thanks for saving my cat in the freeway earlier slightly. Yeah, no problem. Which one was you? I've saved multiple today. Which one? I have to remember which one. One of those 10 to 12 teams Rich Paul says are interested in LeBron are where he shot 31% from three last season. Jake Fisher just said Duran wants to go to Boston. Mark Stein just said the Pistons being a very aggressive steal. He expects a move by the end of the night and thinks they're trying to create flexibility to target their front court. That seems anti-Boston, though. That seems anti... Duran for Jaylen Brown, though. That does move me a touch. That's like one of the few Jaylen Brown spots where I'm like, I think that does dramatically change their trajectory, actually. So what's up with the Clippers, by the way? I'm just now thinking, that was such a roller coaster because it's like, hey, a bunch of teams are talking to the Clippers. Then it comes out like, no, actually the Clippers don't really want to trade Kawhi. In fact, they want to make like a big push for Jaylen Brown and they want to help win and keep contending in the West. And Kawhi wants to sign there. He doesn't really want to get traded. And then it came out yesterday. It's like, actually Kawhi doesn't want to stay there. It's like, wait, what's happening? If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do so. 800 of you in here, 97 likes. Jesus, guys. If you guys want me just to fuck off forever, just say it. Like, honestly, just say it. Let's not waste any more time. NBA Newsbreaker Twitter list. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, F yeah. Follow. Boom. Low key though, I kind of like my own list Because I have the aggregators in there, and the aggregators are important, man. The aggregators are important. Who is in my aggregator list? NBA Central. The aggregators are aggregating. B-Ball Paul left as the only Pistons center is hilarious. That is kind of a wrinkle in this whole Jalen Duren thing. Young Timmy Hardaway. I took the hard away. Let's add underdog. Let's add underdog to this list. And you know what? Ari, I think you've earned my trust, Bubba. And you follow me. That's a point in your favor. Ari's kind of been sneaky good for a hot minute. All right, let's update. Let's fully make sure we're updated on the offseason moves. The last thing I put in here was Kevin Huerter's contract. Again, Kevin Huerter, the first white player to ever be racially profiled. Every time he does something, they call him a sharpshooter. He's not that. He's been 32% from 3 the last 3 years. Actually impacts the game in other ways. I actually think Underdog's Twitter, NBA Twitter feed is a pretty damn good aggregator.
How much dollar to buy your trust?
$700 million. Okay, here's Kevin Durter news. Kristaps Porzingis, 4 years, $20 million. How do we feel about this one? Has there been any news about that? Because that could just be like a second year's not guaranteed, so it's basically a 1 year. But it might just be a 1 year deal with like a not guaranteed second year. Right? Is there like any information on that? I'm just going to give it it's a player option. You know that for sure? Really? Ooh. Oh, man. That's a little tough. I'm kind of feeling a D on that. Like, he just doesn't play ever. I guess, like, what else are you going to do? But the player option, if that wasn't a player option, I'd feel a lot better about it. Harrison Barnes, 1 year, $8 million deal. Sure, why the hell not? I'll give it a C, though. I mean, is that harsh on our guy HB? Sinners are hosing front offices right now, but we can't trade Gafford for a first-round pick. Make it make sense. Nothing really makes sense. Harrison Barnes, good locker room guy. $8 million is kind of a lot for that dude, but it's fine. Anything else? Tobias Harris unlikely to return is interesting. Melton is a solid free agency bet for somebody. Oh, yeah, Robert Williams is back. Blazers not expected to retain Robert Williams. That lasted about, I don't know, 2 hours. Big news on Discord. It's super important. LaMelo Ball's whips are up and rolling out. Oh! Is that a blood stain I see on that tire? Is that a blood stain? The hell? Simone Fontecchio, 1-year deal. Is there any word on how much money that is? Because if they don't, oh, this is nice contract signing. Usually if they don't announce it, it's typically Simone Fontecchio. Yeah, minimum 2.6 mil. That's nice. Simone Fontecchio. Did I spell that right? Did I? I did. Wow. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm smart. 1-year minimum. Man, it's hard not to be. Need shooting? I mean, I'll give that a very solid B. All right, France absolutely dominates Sweden. They look class. They look class. Simone Fontecchio. Hey, this time last year, I was obviously battling a horrible ankle injury. And was also on the verge of finding out I had a blood clot. But also, I was in the middle of watching Sopranos. In fact, I might have already finished it at that point. I saw the Morocco-Netherlands game. Dude, I watched all of them. The knockout stages. Really, the France game was the first one that was just bad. Life-threatening ankle injury. But honestly, though, dead yeah. Yes, it ended up becoming that. Unfortunately. Robert Williams. 3 years, 44 milli. Which is what? That's just right around the mid-level. Robert Williams re-signs with Portland. 3 years, 44 mil. So I actually do kind of want to go A here because they had to do it. Had to do it. However, the fact that he doesn't play much at all, I will drop it down to a B. But I like the move, though. They had to do it. We were looking at their roster. We were looking at their roster yesterday. I was like, dude, they have no bigs at all. It's just Klingon and Yang Hansen. The Hansen pick is so ass. Take it easy. Take it easy on our guy Mike Schmitz. My guy Mike Schmitz. Okay, take it easy. Take it easy. The Hawks cut into their taxpayer mid-level. Really? Is that accurate? 1 year, $14 million for Jock Landale. I like these type of contracts. They're smart. Why do these not happen more? Like, why do these not happen with the idea being we will trade you, by the way? It is kind of smart. Obviously, is Jock Landale worth this? Like around full mid-level average annual? Maybe not. Jock Landale is not half bad, though. Marcus Sasser. Oh, man. Toronto picks are 31 and 33. Portland's, oh yeah, what is theirs? PDX, right? Oh. Okay, I see what you're saying. What do you guys like? That? Like a one-bedroom loft in NYC. All right. And you see, here's the thing, right? I was going to look at Nate Duncan's list, and I see Bobby Marks tweet this in the midst of all of this. And now here's what I'm doing. I'm unfollowing the list. I'm considering blocking Bobby Marks entirely for even daring to do this. I won't. I'll be nice. And I'm going back to my list. All right. I'm going back to my list. The safety of my list. The Lakers have discussed Tobias Harris as a potential free agent target. Now, that would be nice. That would be good. That'd be a good signing. I like that for them. Total comp and draft picks for Kawhi Leonard are in, per source. Ingram. Dick. Get it, guys? Penis. 21, 23 unprotected first round, or 31, 33 unprotected first round picks, 30, 33 second round picks, 27 first round swap. So that swap is literally nothing. Pushing 40, by the way. Kawhi, yeah, he is. He is, kind of. Ari alert. Kelly Oubre is meeting with the Indiana Pacers. Kind of like forgot that they existed. Just a tiny bit. This is the most depressing fucking graphic I've ever seen. This is the most depressing graphic I've seen in quite some time. Yeah, free agency has started. I mean, it may. Have we seen a player change teams? Yeah, I guess. Timmy Hardaway is the only guy to change teams in free agency as of right now, correct? Did you talk about Sasser yet? Yeah, I mean, what's there to say, really? 6'1" shooting guard. Like, all right. Like, okay, doesn't get to the rim really. Well, but we'll shoot a bunch of threes, though. We'll shoot a bunch of threes. So that's nice. No. The Sasser thing is just them looking around, seeing, like, who are some interesting swings we can take to help out teams facilitate some stuff. That's literally it. My guess is they'd give up nothing at all of value for Sasser, which is fine. I mean, that's a fine move. That's true. I should have made this. I should have made this a spreadsheet, shouldn't have I? You think Gemini could help me? Can you make this into a spreadsheet? Low key. I cannot create a new spreadsheet file, but I can organize information document into a table format here. Then you can copy paste it directly into Google Sheets. Okay. A dead can't do that? Sure. You can use Gemini and Docs 3 more times this month? Jesus, Google. Okay. How the fuck do I copy this? How the fuck do I copy this thing? How the fuck do I copy this?
I thought this was an AI-free stream, pensive face emoji.
How could it be? I'm an AI streamer. Okay. Gemini, can you make this look pretty? Gemini, where are you? Gemini, hello? Ask Gemini. Can you make this look pretty for me? Bro, never survived with a real job? What do you mean, real job? I have the hardest job there is. Here's a suggested plan. We'll create content directly in this file and it'll be attributed to you in a version history. Sure. Just do it. Like, here's the thing, Gemini. Just fucking do it. Right? Like, I just do it. Right? That's your whole purpose on this planet. Okay? By the way, I saw for some bizarre reason, I almost said Stranger Things 5. Toy Story 5 today. LeBron update. Dude, that's Lake McKinney. So 2027 first round pick swap. Yeah, how does that work for... How does that work? How does that work when you have a pick already sent out somewhere? Or no, is it the Lakers, the Clippers Thunder trade is over, isn't it? You're still doing this? Oh, it does actually look a lot nicer. But all you did was just add alternating colors, and then you just stretched this, and then you just bolded this. I could have done that. I could have done that in 1 second. And you just centered all the text. OKC has the right to swap its 27 first round pick, or if conveyed to OKC, Denver's 2027 first round pick protected for selections 1 through 5. For the Clippers 27 first round pick. All right. All right. Whatever you say, champ. I think I should separate, guys. Thank you, Gemini. I actually am not going to use this. Maybe for the time being. But I'm going to separate. I'm going to have 3 separate ones. Trades, re-signings / extensions, and free agent signings. It's going to look great. We'll work on that. Anything else interesting happening at all? The possibility of LeBron James and Anthony Davis reuniting in San Francisco appears to have died on the vine. Man, fuck. That would have been so cool. The witch doctor who cursed Harry Kane says that Cape Verde will beat Argentina. Watching BI play is the aspiration punishment. Here's the thing about the Kawhi thing, and me and Skin were shooting the shit about this yesterday, is like, what if the league went to the Clippers and was kind of like, hey, wink, wink, like, if Kawhi is still on your team, you might have to face some punishment for this. However, though, hey, if Kawhi gets traded or something, maybe we can sweep this under the rug just a touch. Or maybe it could just be, hey, we're going to slap you on the wrist with a fine, whatever the case may be. LeBron James loves Bojangles. Could that be enough to lure him to the Charlotte Hornets? Well, since when does Bojangles only do chicken tenders, by the way? Is that a new thing? Damn. What's the temperature check on that? The Clippers got a fucking haul. Wow. They got a haul. We trade Leonard to an organization that's historically bad. 2 first-round picks. If we can make Ingram look good, he's worth another one. No. Sorry, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Unfortunately. How are Raptors fans feeling about this? I'd be a little tiny bit conflicted. However, I can't lie, I'd be really pumped. I'd just be like, dude, this is going to be so fun. Like, this would be so fun. Unprotected 20, 33, and 31 is kind of insane. Not going to lie. ETA, is it possible that we're banking on CMB turning into a great player and being able to take Kawhi's place once his play starts falling off? I think he just wanted to make a trade for Kawhi. Siegel's wrong. We need to ban his ass from the sub. Wait, what did he say? Wait, what did Siegel say? Siegel said it'd be 1 first. Wow. Damn, the Clippers got a haul. I wonder if they're looking at another move. If you're them, are you not calling the Mavericks every day? Are you not calling the Mavs every single day about Kyrie? And let's go Kyrie, RJ, Kawhi, Scotty, Pirtle. Clippers traded Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Ivica Zubac, Kobe Brown. The fuck? For Darius Garland, Ben Math, Keaton Wagler, Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, Isaiah Jackson, 6 first-round picks, 4 second-round picks. Wow. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They won't be good, but yeah, the combo of first helps too. Clippers draft pick situation after trading Kawhi Leonard. '27 second favorable of own OKC Toronto. So second most favorable. So probably Toronto's pick in 27 would be my guess. 28, they have their own. 29 or okay, 28 they don't have any. 29 they have Indies. 29 least favorable of own or Philly. 20-30 favorable of own Toronto. 31 own, 31 Toronto, 32 own, 33 own, 33 Toronto. And their own, correct? That's a great haul for Kawhi. Top Mavs free agent targets: DeAndre Jordan, Dwight Howard, Mike Conley, Darren Williams, Hassan Whiteside, Danny Green, Kemba Walker, Kyle Lowry. Yeah, what a list. I think you're kind of... don't forget Chris Paul and Carmelo Anthony. One reminder about Kawhi: Toronto outgoing Raptors owner Larry Tenenbaum is chairman of the NBA's Board of Governors. Per Michael Grange, September 12th, 2025, it'll be Tenenbaum who will presumably have a voice in what, if any, sanctions are leveled against Ballmer and the Clippers. Oh. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting.
It's a housewarming gift for Kawhi.
Oh, I see.
He's staying.
Does he know this yet?
I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting. Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him yet. I think he's somewhere in Oakland right now, celebrating his butt off.
Well, when you see him, tell him I got a housewarming gift. Tell him I love him.
I will. What kind of plant is that?
Tell him thank you for the shot.
What kind of plant is that?
It's a plant for Kawhi. It's a Kawhi plant.
It's a Kawhi plant.
It's a Kawhi cactus.
Have a good night, man.
Coactus.
Coactus. I like it. I like it. It's a plant guy says it's a coactus. I think plant guy. I think he's doing well. I think he's having a good night. Let's just put it that way. Coactus.
We the forest.
It's a new species of plant.
We the forest. We the forest.
Have a good night. There you go. Plant guy, ladies and gentlemen.
We the forest? I never remember that part of that video. Dude, imagine being that drunk, presumably probably blackout, and waking up the next morning and being like, bro, did you see yourself on the news last night? I'd shit myself the moment someone told me that. Dude, did you see you on the news last night? Huh? I was on the news? Oh, you didn't know? We the forest. Man, hey, good league, Mr. Silva. Good league. I guess let's like poke around a little bit. Hawks, they've done well so far this offseason. No real reason to go into their panic room. This has been a crazy offseason, though. Celtics. They panicking a touch? Let's look at their daily discussion thread. This is what they got for Kawhi. We should get an absolute haul for JB. Leonard is 35 with an injury history.
At Bubba's Trick 5377 has joined the slightly delusional club.
Yeah, Bubba. I mean, Kawhi is just so much better than Jaylen Brown, dude. I get the sentiment, though. It's crazy that Jaylen Brown's going to turn 30 this year. You can't even really use like the young argument for him anymore. Looks like Duran has made a request to be a Celtic. White plus Kada for Duran. Wow, I'd actually love Derek White on the Pistons. He's a young 30. He actually isn't, because he's just had so much wear and tear on his body. If you're a restricted free agent, your team matches a deal, can you still choose the other team? No, that's not how it works, unfortunately. That's like the antithesis of the whole process. Suit up slightly. Rob is looking for talents like you. Really? Me? Incoming Kevon Looney signing, and that's it. Brandon Williams signing, going to change our lives. Hey, you guys need some guard help, and Brandon Williams will help you out, okay? Take it easy on my guy. Seems like the vibes are pretty bad. Couldn't the Clippers just turn around and include those picks they just acquired along with the kid they drafted 5th and start to have a competitive offer for Brown? Oh, God. Surely they don't think that. That is very Bill Simmons pilled. But yeah, NBA Finals odds. Yeah, how have these changed? Wait, I haven't even looked. I'm not going to look yet. Who's the favorite? I'm going to guess the top 3. Will it be the Thunder or the Spurs? Spurs, Thunder, Celtics. Thunder, Spurs, Celtics. Thunder and Spurs tied. Knicks. Wait, someone's missing. They got us down here with the Wizards, bro. The Grizzlies, okay, look. The Grizzlies have no chance of winning it all. Goes that being said, right? However, it is shocking to see them down here. Well, you gotta remember the Raptors just made a big trade, and there's always that quick little boost. Yeah, the Raptors, same as the Pistons. I don't know about Raptors, better odds than the Heat. Wow, the Heat are low. Two annual gimmicks I'll not be following for. LeBron is retiring / LeBron just played his last game as a Laker. The Bucks are trading Giannis. That's a tough one. Why would you say that this year about Giannis? It was clear and obvious Giannis was getting traded. Other times, fine. This year, Damian Lillard welcomes Ja Morant to Portland.
Good, bro. Pleasure to have you, man. Welcome to Portland. Let's get to work. Let's do it.
Wow. Great video. Great stuff. I love that. Yo, what's up? Ja Morant. Yeah, welcome to the team, bro. Fuck. Still recording? Pelinka loses 3 starters. LeBron really and Smart without getting any compensation back while having the most cap space in the league. He better be banned from Disneyland, too. Fuck it. Ban him from that new Universal Resort in Frisco. Ban him from that as well while we're at it. Will Ja turn his career around? Probably not. Rangers are playing.
There's a swing and a fly.
Aren't they the best team in the American League for like the last month? All right, so the vibes are pretty bad here in the Boston Celtics subreddit. 800 viewers, only 200 likes. You guys are honestly disgusting. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I know it. Boston transplant living in New Orleans, and I know a lot of smoke around any Jalen trade to the Pelicans were largely around Trey Murphy and the fact that Joe Dumars is brain dead. True. What about Zion? Honestly, what about Zion? Wait a second. Why would the Warriors not make a play for Zion? East just got a whole lot tougher, in my opinion. You keep Jalen running back with a healthy Tatum, you aren't going to get a major haul for him at this point. Dude, are they starting... Not only are they lowballing him, other teams are running a smear campaign in the media to decrease JB's value. Dude, they're so close to getting it. They're so close to getting it. But they need something to push them across the finish line. How would you feel if the Mavs bought low on Zion? Oh, I'd be pretty interested. Shout out your 2024 Mavs 2K series and you got Zion. I honestly don't even really remember that. They're not getting that Jaylen Brown's value across the league just might not be that high. Are we supposed to believe Jalen is worth less than Kawhi? Jalen's worse than Kawhi by a lot. Now, what's also crazy about this is the Raptors, the Clippers got that much for a flight risk. For a guy who's just like, I will only play in Toronto. What's more likely to happen in 5 years, Zion to win a playoff series or him becoming a Love Island contestant? Love Island's on the table. All right. Yeah, actually, LeBron, go East. Go East, LeBron. So vibes are terrible in Boston. Where else could vibes be terrible at? How are Nuggets fans feeling? Because losing Tim Hardaway is kind of big. Low key. Losing Tim Hardaway hurts. Double the salary after playing one season with Denver. True. Yeah, they should be like a pretty attractive destination for vets because it's like, hey, look at what we did for Bruce Brown. Look at what we did for Tim Hardaway Jr. But that's a tough miss. Why Love Island so popular this year? I don't know. I feel like that show's on its last legs, though. Has to be, right? Sorry, I'm driving. Haven't been here in a minute. How are you? Have the Mavs done anything? Come on, England! No, Mavs haven't done anything, and they probably won't. Dude, some bummer news about tomorrow for me. I'll be in the studio tomorrow while the England game's going on, so I'll miss that. And then I have a softball tournament while the USA game's going on. Give us your Mexico-Ecuador prediction. I'm going Mexico. Mexico. Just don't think they're going to lose in the first game of the group stage. So I'm going to miss both of those games. I mean, they're doing LeBron talking here. Damn, their discussion thread's popping. 700 comments today? BB just smiled at me for the first time, so I'll just be over here ugly crying. Let me know if we trade someone. Who the fuck is BB? Oh, look at that, man. Look at, wow, this is really wholesome. This is really wholesome. Right after the Mavericks trade, if the Luka trade, if this was in the Mavericks subreddit, someone would post something like this. Hey guys, my baby just smiled for the first time. And then people underneath it would say, hopefully someone from the future doesn't come and smuggle your baby. Doesn't strangle your baby to death in the middle of the night because it turns out that he's going to turn into a GM that's going to trade our best player. And so someone's coming from the future to stop him. That would be the type of comments in that horrific place. World Cup game schedules are effed up. I'm missing way too many. Thoughts on Mamu replacing Rui? Mamu would be a nice get, though, for real. What are Pistons fans thinking? This must be a bit of a roller coaster. If it's over 40 a year, we're fucked. Wow, is this like the smartest NBA fans have ever been, though? Because I feel like in the past, it would just be like, yeah, whatever, pay him. It's our guy. I think the Durant contract's going to be 40. I really think they're doing a good job calling his bluff. Because I think what's happening right now is the Pistons are doing enough to kind of like send out the signal of, hey, we're going to match it. Like if you're a team thinking about offering this, you know, just know we're going to match it. Just know we don't really want to do a sign and trade. Like it is what it is. We plan on bringing him back. But also you're basically telling Durant, all right, go get 40. But then you're also doing like we're going to match it though. All it takes is one team to be like, all right, cool, do it. Match it then, pussy. And I think that's partially why he started talking about signing trades. Because there probably wasn't a team out there with cap space that was willing to do it. So now you have to go the sign and trade route. And that's why the Pistons are putting out, yeah, we're not doing a sign and trade. So they're handling it pretty well, I think, even though it's getting a little ugly. Nets are probably chilling, right? They've had a couple good signings, a couple good like contracts for their old guys. Heat, they're probably pretty pumped about Tim Hardaway. That's a nice get. Unc, remember Mango Jewel Pods? No, I don't know if I ever owned a Jewel. I definitely didn't. Clippers, they're static. Lakers. Also, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. If we get to 7 and nothing's going on, I don't know. I definitely want to watch the Mexico game tonight. LeBron's going to take days. Why not stream the game while we talk about free agency? Because I talk all the time. Sometimes I just get exhausted. Now that LeBron's tenure in LA is done, what does he get from the franchise? Number retired. Why the fuck did he? Oh yeah, he changed his number. Numbered and statue, I would say. Has to be. Tribute video? Oh, no. Why on earth would he not get his jersey retired? Dude, I can't stand Lakers fans, man. Oh my God. Nah, I think I'm about to end the stream, chat. I'm dead out about to end the stream, I think. This can't be. Target, it's my turn. Free agent 7-footer Brandon Carlson has agreed to a 1-year, $2.5 million deal. Are we dead? Are we dead? Now we wait. Wake up, Masai. That's good. Here, I'm going to tweet this. Well, there it is. Guess my dumbass team's doing nothing. I want to see the first Blazers fans like, yo, actually, I love this. Yo, I was actually talking about this. Jersey numbers, the Mavs website now shows Max Christie at 0, Najee Marshall at 3, and Sergio De La Rey at 55. Is that relevant at all? Oh, the Lakers are expected to sign Mamu. All right. Hey, that'd be a pretty nice signing, I think. That'd be a pretty nice signing because Underdog. Walker Kessler holds multiple offers in the mid to high $30 million range. Wow. Dude. Man. Mamu honestly would be a really nice signing. Yeah, that's an interesting question. What are the Jazz going to do with that? Lakers about to pay Kessler $152 million over 4 years, $38 million a year. Fuck. Ooh, man. Ooh. Kessler's good. I don't know if he's $35 million a year good. I highly doubt LeBron James ends up coming here, but oh god. But if money isn't the main consideration, I see more reasons than not for him to consider Dallas. Why? I mean, you'll say, but Dallas is not a contender. You don't think a team built around Cooper Flag, LeBron's friend, Kyrie Irving, and James, even at 42, would at least intrigue him? No, I don't think that at all, actually. I actually don't believe that. What? Another Shams bomb. Another Shams Charania bomb. Kobe Sanders has agreed to a 4-year, $11 million deal to return to the Los Angeles Clippers. Kobe? They signed Kobe. Kobe Sanders had a pretty good rookie year. That's a nice price. It's a really nice price. Jesus, under $3 million a year. Bron to Golden State, Kobe to the Clippers. Well, Kobe was already there, to be fair, but I cannot believe that Lakers fans think LeBron's not getting his jersey retired. Dude, this franchise doesn't deserve shit, man. And I'm sorry. I know there's Lakers fans in here, but this is ridiculous. This is preposterous, man. No, I did not graduate in 85.
Has decided not to return. What are their priorities as free agency opens up?
Kevin, they got a lot to get this team together for next season and keep the momentum that they've had. 50-win season 2 years ago, 53 wins this past season. The good news is they've already locked in an agreement with Austin Reeves, 4 years, $185 million. Now they need to address big man and the wing. The wing spot obviously being vacated by LeBron James, and a couple of the names, unrestricted free agents, I'm told that the Lakers have mulled over internally, are Tobias Harris from the Detroit Pistons, Quentin Grimes of the Philadelphia 76ers, who was a teammate of Luka's in Dallas in the past, and also Dean Wade of the Cleveland Cavaliers. As for the big man position, I reported that Luka Doncic told the Lakers front office that he desires an A-list big man to play alongside in LA. You look at the free agent market, though, none of those guys are unrestricted free agents. The two A-list big men remaining on the market are both restricted free agents. Jalen Duren of the Pistons, Walker Kessler of the Utah Jazz. I reported yesterday that the Lakers are having a meeting planned on the books with Duran and his representatives today to see if they can find some way to bring him to LA. But again, he's a restricted free agent, so the Pistons would be able to match any offer that the Lakers tendered to him with the $52 million of cap space that they have currently.
Let's go.
Those guys, A-list centers. I mean, that was pretty. That was kind of saying a lot. A-list centers. Well, very interesting for the Jazz. Walker Kessler has made it clear over the last year plus he wanted to be in Utah long term, and would have accepted a deal at numbers lower than this range. I mean, they told him to go out there in restricted free agency and find it, but as has been reported, the Nets' interest in Mo Wagner seems legitimate. If signed, there's a chance that Brooklyn could go into the season with a center rotation featuring him, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Danny Wolf. Okay. There's Acuff on the Kings. It does look right, doesn't it? So would you trade 2 fake firsts for Kaysen? I wouldn't. He's lucky he had a fake 3-point playoff run because he's ass. First conversation I had with Tim last year, I asked him if any part for signing with Denver was a track record of guys getting played more after playing with Jokic. I didn't even think about that until you asked me that question. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, people really want to do that. Honestly, I never even considered it. Oh. People around the league believe Sandro Mamukelashvili is headed to the Lakers. I think Mamu's probably better than Rui, correct? Not really. Outside of Rui's three-point shooting, what else does he do? I think I'd rather have the multifaceted player. The three-point shooting is important, though. There's no two ways around that. Rui is good all around. He's a horrible rebounder and a pretty bad defensive player as well. Mamu can defend and rebound. Also, I feel like better playmaker in like a system of just like everybody's going to be some type of playmaker. I think I'd rather have Mamu. Personally, I feel like that'd be a nice get for the Lakers. Especially if Rui ends up getting a stupid offer. Didn't realize there was a Rui stan community. Well, he shot what did he shoot from 3 this postseason? Like 46% or something like that. Oh, I'm sorry. 44% in the regular season, 56% this postseason. That's right. Literally the greatest three-point shooting we've ever seen. Kessler, Mamu, and Dean Wade as Lakers free agency. They got a type, huh? I'm pretty out on the prospect of giving Quentin Grimes a lot of money, truthfully. I'm good on that. Kessler, $38 million a year. That's a lot. But the biggest gripe Rui has, many bouts of getting airheaded and forgets to mid-play. Jackson Hayes is staying on the team, for sure. Kobe Sanders is better than what Zeke Naji was when Zeke received a 4-year, $32 million extension from Denver. That's genuinely one of the most baffling contracts ever. Is there going to be like a tell-all story about the Zeke Naji deal? Do you think a backcourt of Marcus Sasser and Kyrie make the Mavs contenders? It's going to be a long offseason, huh? When the Mavs inevitably just do nothing at all. Mamu, there goes that man. If the Lakers swing and miss on Kessler, who is even left? Genuinely, I'm actually thinking, who is even left? Mitch Robb? You say the Mavs do nothing every time. I have a theory for it. It's because you want excitement, and the Mavs are your team, so you want to accept the possible reality when they are quiet. I really think that they're going to be quiet. I was going to say Brandon Carlson, but he signed with the Blazers already. Fuck. Damn, Brandon Carlson would have been great. That actually fits, and obviously fits the Lakers, what they've got going on, right? I mean, look at him. This clearly fits what the Lakers have going on. Big swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss, man. Can't believe they missed out on that. Let's see, what are Mavericks? Let's check in on Mavs fans. Nice one. Mavs fans, what are your personal goals you want to see the team accomplish in the days ahead with the opening of free agency having begun? All right, this is interesting. I want to see what the fan base is saying. Unfortunately, I think the rest of the offseason will be quieter than most of us were thinking it would be. Agreed. All I want is for them to add another long-term piece. I just doubt it. I doubt it. I think a lot of this these moves would have happened already. Red is so dead compared to other teams. Is it really? Is there a reason for that? Oh my God. I mean, look at this fucking shit ass subreddit, dude. What did Trae Young tweet? Let's see what people are saying about Marcus Sasser. Yeah, he tries on defense. You know what that means. He tries. He tries. Sometimes that's all that matters, though. Ooh. I can't believe Trae Young got $50 million, dude. What? Is that the worst deal of the offseason? What were they doing? I just like, who is lining up to give him that? Local kid still trains here every offseason. Shooting guard, has a stroke and can D up, hard worker. That's his trainer, 100%. Guaranteed. Works for me, I guess, assuming this will be a pretty cheap flyer. Yeah. Again, he's not really a point guard. He's a shooting guard. You know, contract is bad on the previous contract, got salary dumped at a lower amount. Yeah. I mean, that's a great point. That's actually a great point. Man, vibes are actually, and let me tell you guys something. There hasn't been anything super negative in this thread, but let me tell you something. The vibes are so in the fucking toilet. Because this is a fan base that every fan base is like this. They just want the dopamine rush of just a notification your team made a trade or a signing. I'm guilty of it as well. I love it, right? But the Mavs, it feels like we're more so due in large part to the fact that they were always doing crazy shit, right? But now, like a couple years ago in this thread, there would have been people who are like, oh my, Marcus Sasser, this is the missing piece. Obviously, it makes no sense, right? Like Marcus Sasser is end of rotation guy, if that. But at the time, like, young guy from the area who shoots threes. This is it. This is our piece. This is it. And now it's just like, fuck, whatever, bro. I don't care. Sure. Man. How the mighty have fallen. Did we ever see what Wizards fans said right away after the Trae Young extension? Trae's $53 million a year is a good deal in today's and tomorrow's NBA salary cap space. You guys do realize that, I mean, he just got salary dumped for less. How do I find just like I want to see the contract extension. Here it is. Fuck me, man. 4 years, $53 million a year with the player option. How did this happen? Pistons fan here. Sasser's actually a very aggressive and sturdy defender. Really good three-point shot creator. Doesn't really attack the paint much. Think better defending Pritchard before he popped off. Man, that's a lot. That is hefty thing to say. I don't think that Sasser's the creator, even like younger Pritchard was. All right. Dude, 53 milli. How did he get that? I'm still just flabbergasted by this. But hold on, I want to see that guy's. I want to see that. Actually, it's not a bad deal, guy. Let's see it. Let's hear his logic. 53 million per year is not what it used to be. NBA contracts are going up in value. Everything's going up. Everything's so expensive. $53 million. Fuck, $53 million 10 years from now might just be the equivalent of like, I don't know, 15 grand. It's possible. In 28-29, for example, Embiid plus Tatum are going to earn $67 million. Well, Embiid's on one of the worst, most piece of shit contracts in the entire sport. Tatum is a top 6 player in the league. SGA's 2-time MVP, back-to-back MVP, finals MVP. Jaylen Brown, $63 million. The Celtics can't trade him even if they wanted to right now. Cade Cunningham is a top 10 player in the sport. Trae Young, $54 million. Okay. What point is this? What point are you trying to make? Every single player listed here is better than Trae Young. Here's my argument for it. The money is high, but that's what rebuilding teams have to do. Whoever we pick tonight is going to need to be a playmaker up top. It's a big, yeah, dude, it's a big contract. There's no talking your way out of this one, man. There's just no way talking your way out of this one. I'm going Mexico 2-1 tonight. What are Jazz fans saying about this? The high 30s. Man. We can match 38.5 to keep the 50 million MLE. $30 million. I'm not going to lie, you speaking this way about Trae Young breaks my heart because you're such a big fan of him, if I remember correctly, but now he's just ass man. No, yeah, I've been a big time Trae Young defender throughout his career. And we'll still defend him. Right? Cannot defend that contract. He's also just, he's not as good as he used to be, man. He used to be so good on offense that you could at least make an argument that it was enough to forgive the god-awful defense. I just don't know if the offense is that good anymore. I mean, he was putting up some of the most impressive offensive seasons we've seen in quite some time. In like 23 and 22. I'd rather have Sasser than Young. I mean, at the price, of course. What point do you think the Jazz don't match? Tying up over 100 million in bigs will be wild. Yeah, Yeah, dude. 40 million. Do the Lakers just offer the fuck it Jazz? Say no to this. This dude on Twitter told me Sasser is a young Marcus Smart with consistent three and better playmaking. Yeah. Yeah, man. Marcus Sasser, who in year 4 of his career, year 3 of his career, is coming off the end of the bench and is probably about to get salary dumped, is equivalent to Marcus Smart, who's one of the best perimeter defenders in the history of the sport and the best of a generation, but as a better playmaker and as a better three-point shooter. Oh, shit. Well, my God. Hey, why don't we just attach every pick we own then? Predict Sergio's stat line for next year. 46 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, 12 assists. Who else do we think has bad vibes right now? Sixers, just kind of perpetually bad. Sasser's sixth cousin here. He's been practicing his jumper daily, and last week, savor a burning kitten from a tree. He's young Chris Paul, if the abilities were anything alike. Just needs chance. Oh, shit. Okay. I like that. Morris Johnson stats prediction rookie year 17, 10, and 3. That's funny. Wow, look at this group, huh? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I love that they don't have AJ DeBonsa in the pick either. Dude, if Mraz averages 17 and 10 on 65% true shooting with his defense, he's winning Rookie of the Year. Like that, he's winning Rookie. Fuck, he might make an all-NBA team. New report ranks Minnesota number 1 in quality of life. Good for them, man. Mamu, 22 minutes per game. Rui, 28 minutes per game. God, Rui shot 44% this year. That's crazy. Would that be better than Flag rookie or assuming Mavs with that production from him win 50 games and Mraz is better on defense than Flag? Dude, if a player of Mraz Johnson's defensive capabilities averages 17, 10, and 3 on 65% true shooting, yeah, bro, that's an NBA, that's an all NBA player. Damn, yeah, what? Why? Rui 69% from the free throw line? What the hell?
Oh, man. You hate to see that. Really.
Yeah. So am I crazy for thinking Chrissy has 25 points per game this season? No, that seems reasonable. The Warriors, I'm told, were able to officially announce Kristaps Porzingis' new contract because while the start of NBA free agency is now 6 p.m. Eastern, its annual moratorium on completing official roster business won't begin until after midnight. Huh? Oh, there's not shit happening the rest of the night, right? This tweet from Mark Stein was basically him saying, guys, go watch the Mexico game, enjoy your night, If Mo Johnson averages 17, 10, 3 on 65% true shooting, will you wear his jersey every day for a month? Yes. Let this be known. If Merez Johnson, clip this right now. If Merez Johnson averages 17, 10, and 3 on 65% true shooting this season, I will wear his jersey for a month straight. All right. Mexico! I might just get his name tattooed on me. Fuck it. Why stop there? Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, why stop at wearing the jersey? When's the next cricket stream? I think I got it scheduled for next Wednesday. Did we update all of these? Let's continue to do so. How do I extend the... Oh. So you should collect Pokemon cards so maybe Coop will play with you. Maybe. So I make a promise that a Merez 2010 3 season on 65% true shooting is a tattoo. Fine. There you go. If Merez Johnson averages 20, 10, and 3 on 65% true shooting this year, I'll get a tattoo of his name. Okay?
Will believe Merez promise when you get Aussie tat.
Don't need to get the Aussie tat. Josh Green did not meet the stipulations. It's not my fault. I had a very clear-cut pathway for Jalen Green to accomplish, Josh Green to accomplish that, and he didn't do it. And I almost gave him some grace. However, I decided not to. I'm going to do the free throws, guaranteed. I'm gonna do the free throws.
Favorite genre of music?
Rap.
Favorite artist?
Rod Wave.
Yeah. Why the NBA and why the Mavs?
Well, the NBA is obviously the highest level of basketball in the world, so an opportunity to test yourself against the best was appealing.
Favorite food?
Pizza. I love cheese, but you got to go Chicago deep dish pizza. You could go Detroit style. You could go anything with marinara cheese.
Big mistake here by Dusty May. Golden opportunity layup to not mention Dallas style pizza. That's something he's got to learn. Dallas style pizza. Thank you, YF Dizzy.
Great crust.
What do you already know about Dallas?
I've spent a lot of time in Dallas. I have a couple close friends that have played for the Mavericks, and I was a big Dirk Nowitzki fan growing up.
Film session or on-court?
Define Dallas style pizza. So Dallas style pizza, they take the crust, and the thing they do with Dallas style pizza is they take the crust and they do this over and over, and it kind of just like flattens out the crust in a way. They do this. And then what they actually do that people don't realize, you know how you have like wood oven grills that some people put pizza in? What they don't realize that they do actually in Dallas is they put it in they actually put it in an easy bake oven, a large size easy bake oven. But the slow baking process, because the easy bake ovens don't get too hot, otherwise children would burn themselves. The slow cook is the real key, right? And that's it. And then it's delicious. So sometimes I want to do like a $5 to $10 super chat and say something goofy, but why would I give money to a billionaire? It's a good point. I don't know.
On-court reps, both, a combination of both.
Favorite movie or TV show?
There's two, Curb Your Enthusiasm or Dave Chappelle Show. Favorite movie, probably you have to go with Shawshank.
If you weren't a basketball head coach, what would you be doing?
Probably be a teacher. Any subject where I could coach basketball on the side.
What's your gas station snack of choice?
Oil and vinegar almonds.
What the fuck?
I could rattle off a few. Reggie Miller, Klay Thompson, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Johnson are probably the ones that come to mind.
Favorite hobby outside of basketball?
Like to hike.
Favorite place to go on vacation?
Northern Michigan.
Favorite artist?
Rod Wave.
If you had to play in a 1v1 tournament against your sons, who will win that tournament?
Probably Jack. He's the oldest.
A hidden talent most people don't know about.
May is so unlikable. What?
On a for real note, like now, the season's over. Nothing to lose now. It's not like guys got to be all PR and crazy and shit. Who real deal had the biggest Johnson on the team for real?
Malik Cordell.
What? That's crazy. No, it was not Malik.
He's 7'2" with green blue eyes or whatever the hell.
Bro, why are they answering this? Why the fuck are they answering that?
At Brandonson26 has joined the Slightly Delusional Club.
Thank you, Paul.
At Factual4171 has joined the Slightly Delusional Club.
Twitter notification.
At Hamdingers24601 has joined the Slightly Delusional Club.
Shams.
At Anton_Chigger_03 has joined the Slightly Delusional Club. At BenJowsen8470 has joined the Slightly Delusional Club. At It's Just Brycey has joined the Slightly Delusional Club. At It's Just Brycey celebrates 12 months of membership. My money would be on Coop or PJ for the Mavs NGL.
My money would be on Coop or PJ for the Mavs? For what? Oh, Jesus. Why the hell did they answer that question? Why did you... Look at this. Dude, what is wrong with Shams, man?
Deal done.
Hannah, we've seen over the last several months the Clippers start to turn the page on this era of trying to go for it each and every year. James Harden traded at the deadline. Ivica Zubac traded at the deadline. And now Kawhi Leonard moved. And this all stems from them starting to move toward a younger direction. They were fine keeping Kawhi in LA, but that was not going to come with a long-term extension.
Things change so fast on that front.
Bro, the only correct answers. Roddy Gale Jr.
LJ Kaysen.
Roddy Gale Jr.
and Morez Johnson.
LJ Kaysen and Roddy, bro.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like one of the smallest. This sounds crazy. I feel like one of the dudes with the smallest is big 7'3" white dude.
What?
I feel like his shit's low key tiny.
Wait,
you dies?
Yeah.
I feel like he's been hating on the down. I don't like that.
Is this a real fucking video? Is this AI? This is insanity. Why are they answering these questions, bro? Oh my God.
You've been hating on a die. You already said
No, he's great. He's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal ball player. I feel like he's low key, like looks can be deceiver, and his shit is like low key, maybe like the size of my thumb.
Yeah, that was PR. Get to work. No LeBron means the Lakers never get AD, Luka, or Bronny. Oh shit.
I just got a serious question for the three of you, really quick. Who got the biggest Johnson?
Roddy Gale Jr. for sure. You should have, bro. You should have seen it. Oh my God. He's
Yax is definitely. I'm not gonna lie, Yax.
Wait, why did they do it? Why did they do this twice? Wait, is that not the same guy? Wait, is this a bit?
Yax, you're definitely packing, bro.
No. He showed us. He's 6'9", 260. You know when you do the helicopter, it makes that little noise? His noise is like this.
What is wrong with Yaxel Lindenberg? What is wrong with Yaxel Lindenberg? If I knew that video existed, yeah, that would have shut. Yaxel would have just cratered down my big board. He's pushing 30 too, talking like that. On this day a year ago, the Mavericks came to terms with D'Angelo Russell. What are you guys doing to celebrate? You guys gonna throw something on the grill? Just some inconfident in their sexuality? No, I mean, that's all good, right? That's all cool. That's all cool and fine and everything. I'm just saying, like, dude, don't answer that. So who is the biggest Johnson and Haymaker? Definitely me. And let me tell you, that ain't a good thing. God. Let me see. What are Lakers fans thinking about Kessler getting nearly 40 M's? Educated guess. The Lakers are working on a sign and trade for Kessler and are prepared to make a big offer for him. They'll gauge the market on who might be available at their exceptions, but Kessler feels like the big fish they're focused on initially. Okay, don't trust Irwin. Thank you. We won't. Thank you for that. Big fish. Oh, Isaac Johnson mentioned. 40 M's. I mean, this guy's right, but he's correct. This is the situation they're in. They're in a horrible position.
Stop talking about Johnsons.
Oh, my bad, little Johnson. This is the position that they are in. You're backed yourself into a corner. So if you don't get a center, it's bad. But the centers that are available to you, you are going to have to overpay for. That's just the reality. Now, the get out of jail free card dream scenario is LeBron says, hey, I kind of just want to go back to Cleveland. Like, this is where I'll finish my career. It's where I started it. Third stint. It's my most iconic championship. I want to go back there. And you could do a sign and trade LeBron for Jared Allen. You throw in a pick. That is your dream scenario. Grogu to Miami? Really? I thought Grogu would have a bigger market than that. That would be my dream. Jared Allen and Luka is an awesome, awesome, awesome pairing. Backup plan. I'm trading 3 first-round picks for Daniel Gafford. Now, you might listen to that and hear that and think that's a bit of an overpay, but what choice do I have? I'd send 3 first-round picks to Dallas immediately for Daniel Gafford. I'm so scared of clicking Instagram Reels.
I can't like Elliot Cadeau.
Yeah, I mean, but you're like fantasizing about him being butt naked in your bedroom right now.
Kind of. Could you imagine that? I mean, you guys get to see his massive thing in the locker room. I could only imagine from my shed.
A girthy man. He gonna put that ass on him. He gonna bump him off and get a bucket every time, bro.
Okay, he may be girthy, but Darius got length/girth.
Bro, stand up. Show him the girth.
Yo, come on, dog.
Show me the girth. Show me the girth.
Bro, what? Who is this? Who is this guy? Is this like a TikToker? I'm not gonna lie to you. It does change. The context does change for me. The fact that these guys are always on live together.
On the single greatest social media run of all time ahead of his Yaxel Lindenberg might be on the single greatest social media run of all time ahead of his national championship game tonight versus UConn.
$10 million, you eating a man's butt or not?
My answer is Elliot answer. No dick sucking.
You like your bite that ass. Ellie already said yeah.
What?
Did you spit on a nigga dick?
On a nigga dick. If you mix, you got it.
Bro. Yes.
I'm trying to suck some shit out.
Every meat you take is $10 million. Every.
That's a lot of big girthy man. He gonna.
What is wrong with this guy, man? Yeah, if you guys are just wondering, you're just tuning in, you're wondering how free agency is going across the league, here you go. Overpay like crazy for him or Watson? Oh, man. So let's think about it, guys. Let's rank. So Lakers overpay for Peyton Watson or Walker Kessler. Let's just go ahead and rank top 5 Luka Doncic destinations in 2028. I'd put the Lakers probably around 24 or 25. Put them that low. Definitely would have the Wizards above them. Definitely would have the Jazz. I almost certainly would have the Grizzlies at this point. Bulls, I think for sure. I guess my actual dead-ass question is this. Right? Is Walker Kessler $38, $39, $40 million a year? Is he that much better? How much better is he than Gafford? I would say he's better than Gafford. But if you could maybe get Gafford for a low pick, how much better is Walker Kessler? How much better is Walker Kessler than Day'Ron Sharpe, who just signed a $10 million a year deal? and think about it. Kessler has best defensive big outside of Wemby. Potential. I think the Lakers overpay for a center, and you hope Luka works his magic tricks in the NBA into thinking it's fair value. That's fair. Kessler doesn't have lively athleticism, but might be even better on defense. Now, let me ask you this. Bernardo. Would you be saying this if it didn't seem like the Lakers were getting him? Because one, I vehemently disagree with that, like strongly. But two, I'll just ask, like, would you be saying that if check Kessler's stats? I want to know which stats paint Kessler as a better defender than Derek Lively. Any? All right, I'm looking at him right now. 2025 comparison between these two guys. All of the advanced stats like Derek Lively way more than Walker Kessler. Minutes played, but that's not what was said though. I'm not really underrating Kessler. I think Kessler is good. I'm just wondering 40 million. There's no way Shams has anybody blocked on Twitter. There is simply no way Shams is ever scrolling Twitter or looking at anything on Twitter. So if you tell me the Lakers could trade for Lively, I think I would take the risk if I'm them. Yeah, I mean, Lively's perfect, but he just never plays. Lively's cooked. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's not like Walker Kessler's been a perfect picture of health, though, either. But his was a shoulder injury, though, which is safer. He'll be safer. Would you rather have 3 mid-sitters trying to make it work or overpay Kessler? Why is those my two options? No, this is the point I was making when I was reading that guy's Reddit comment. It's like, yeah, this is the reality the Lakers are in. Where it's like, they have to overpay one of these guys, and overpaying one of these guys isn't great. But they have to do it. It's actually identical to what happened last offseason when they brought in Ayton And I was getting fucking screamed at by every single Laker fan in the chat because I was like, Ayton sucks. He's horrible. And everyone's like, yeah, but what else are you going to do? And I was like, I guess. But he's terrible. And it's going to be awful. And $8 million is $8 million. Fine. Ayton did work. They got over 50 wins. Ayton didn't work. Like getting over 50 wins last year. How about this? Throw away any regular season things that happened last year. You're not going to see it again. A third of the league was actively trying to lose every single night. 1/3 of the league. It doesn't matter if Ayton wasn't bad for $8 million. You completely punted a season of Luka Doncic. You completely punted it. You punted it. There was zero world in which you were competing for a title last year. None at all. Allegedly for a master plan this summer, but here we are. They punted it. They punted the year. They did. And it's actually a miracle. No, Luka didn't make it through the year healthy. And yeah, that's all true. But if Luka was healthy, and I know, if Luka were healthy, man, they were going to get curb stomped by the Thunder no matter the fuck what, man. Like, they were getting curb stomped no matter what. There wasn't a world or in one trade cycle in any scenario that I can imagine he got traded to a horrible team with no assets. Yeah. To me, if they get something like Kessler, Mamu, and Grimes, if they do trade with the 2 picks and swaps they have, it can be a better team than last year. Not saying they'll win an NBA championship. I'd have to see how much they pay Grimes. I'm just by like the Grimes experience, that turning into this is the worst trade of all time. And having the Caleb Martin contract still is so bad. But I don't know. I've watched Sixers games this year. I'm just like, yeah. I guess there's a reason why Grimes has just bounced around the league and nobody really seems all that excited about it. $10 million per year. All right. That's fine. 4 for 80 for Grimes. That would be a disaster. That would be horrible. So I just got here. If my team goes from paying Jaylen Brown a max to Jalen Duren a max, I'll have to be sedated. I just cannot see the Celtics doing that. That seems so unlike a Celtics thing to do. Duren was an EPM demon. You're not wrong. No, I mean, leaving the offseason with, here's the thing though, like leaving the offseason with Reeves at $48 million and Kessler at $39 million. That's a lot. That's tough. But like Mamu would be a great addition. I personally think I'd rather have Mamu than Rui. But I acknowledge the Rui stuff for sure. Like losing him would suck. The smart one, the smart loss is just they didn't want to go 7 million a year for Marcus Smart. Assuming that's all true, they weren't willing to go 7 million for Marcus Smart. Really? Like I'd get it if some team was just like, we're paying Marcus Smart $19 million, and you're just like, all right, hey, fair, you got it. Maybe they offered the same and he chose email. Yeah, maybe actually. True, maybe, that's true. He's an unrestricted free agent. Maybe he just doesn't want to play there anymore for whatever reason. Well, the thing for the Reeves negotiation is it came out reports recently that they were offering Reeves what, $30 million a year? Totally fine. Good job. Smart. Right? Let's just negotiate from there. And then the Pistons were just like, all right, we're coming to make them offers. And then that's when it's just like, all right, we cannot fuck around with this. So to be fair to Pelinka, they did get killed last year for Dorian Finney-Smith. He was the best decision that he's made. True. Marcus Smart, though, is just much better this year than Dorian Finney-Smith was in his time with the Lakers. But there's similar concerns, I guess. Timberwolves and Pistons attempted to pursue Kawhi Leonard, but his camp shut down the idea. The Minnesota Timberwolves and Detroit Pistons were among the multiple teams attempting to trade for Kawhi Leonard before they were rebuffed by Leonard's camp. Man. That sucks that he didn't want to go play in Detroit. That is just a perfect fit, man. Perfect fit. Really sucks. He trying to dodge Rico? Yeah, true. They got too much investigating going on there. Dallas restricted free agent Dwight Powell's agreed to a 4-year, $37+ million. Everybody should retweet this right now. Honestly, shout out to the vertical, man. What even was that? Honestly, that was a pretty good deal. Oh, damn. Jesus. I still can't get over that clip of AD guarding Chet. AD guarding Chet and AD getting hurt 4 times during the same play in like 2 different areas of the body. Best of luck at Washington, man. I hope AD does well, though, for real. He was an unfortunate participant in this. Oh, here you go. You can't fool me into a Shams tweet. Note on Kristaps Porzingis' new contract with the Warriors. This is an extension, and it's already official versus a new deal. The deal also didn't include greater than 5% raise from year 1 to year 2. This means Porzingis is immediately trade eligible and no restrictions. Wait, what? What the fuck is this reply? What is happening in Keith Smith's replies? What is Keith Smith's replies guys got going on? Here you go. Breaking, the Haymaker Network is trading side bias to SiriusXM for Frank Isola, Brian Scalabrine, a shock mount, and a pop filter. I gotta make some phone calls, man. Hey, no, I just muted my stream. What the fuck is this trade? No, I told you I didn't want to get traded. I told you the only places I had open on my trade list was ESPN and Barstool. No, I know. Fuck Barstool. But they were off. Yeah, no, we had a contract extension worked out. I don't want to go to Sirius XM. I don't want it. Nobody listens to the radio anymore. Who the fuck has Sirius XM? Yeah, Grandpa. I don't want Grandpa's listen. I'll talk to you later. Haymaker, good deal? No, Haymaker got fleeced here. Are you serious? Haymaker got absolutely fleeced. Frank Isola, Brian Scalabrine. Hey, was there ever a resolution of that drama? Did Frank Isola ever apologize? I forgot that happened. Who's bigger in America? You or Isola? Oh. I see it. I see the aura. Big Ben Rogers and Jeffrey Skin Wade sold high. They neat code me, man. They neat code me in the middle of the night. I guess let's keep updating this. Where were we at? Has anything happened since the DeAndre Jordan signing? Nick Martinelli. Oh my God. Hey, Mr. Silva. Hey, Mr. Silva. I am him. I'll give the Jock Landale one a B. Precious Achua re-sign with Sacktown. 2 years. I'm gonna try to keep this nice and clean. What was the Precious deal? Precious Achua, 2 years, $5.2 million per year. So 10.5. I mean, okay. I mean, why the hell not? That's a B. That's fine. $5 million a year for Precious seems okay. Ujman Jang re-sign. Milwaukee. How long was this one? 3 years, 17.5 milli. Not super expensive. I'm going to give this a C just because I don't think Ujman Jang's good. But I mean, what else are you going to do? But again, I'm going to give it a C just because I don't think he's very good. Busy Bones Highland. Busy Bone Highland. Resign. Minnesota. Minnesota! 1 year minimum. I low-key think that's an A, chat. I actually think Bones on a minimum is an A. Like, that's just great. It's just good value. NBA Central.
Like, you know, the league changed this afternoon. Yeah.
With LeBron coming on the market, and not only that, but basically announcing that he's available to just about everybody. And so start your engines on how you're going to retrofit. That is a curveball that affected the whole market. So now let's talk about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has not found a home. The Celtics have not found a home. After they tried to send him to Milwaukee for Giannis Antetokounmpo over the last week, they have talked to a number of other teams. They have failed to get traction on a deal. Cleveland Cavaliers learned today that LeBron James will be willing to play for less than his market value salary. That changed everything. So how does Cleveland get LeBron James' attention? Do they show him their beautiful brand new practice facility they're building? It is awesome. I saw it this week in Cleveland.
Wait. Sorry. Wait. What?
On how you're going to retrofit. That
Wait, what? What the fuck is this?
is a curveball that affected the whole market. So now let's talk about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has not found a home. The Celtics have not found a home. After they tried to send him to Milwaukee for Giannis Antetokounmpo over the last week, they have talked to a number of other teams. They have failed to get traction on a deal. Cleveland Cavaliers learned today that LeBron James will be willing to play for less than his market value salary. That changed everything. So how does Cleveland get LeBron James' attention? Do they show him their beautiful brand new practice facility they're building? It is awesome. I saw it this week in Cleveland. But that is not going to impress him. What's going to impress him is what they do something with their roster. So what can the Cavs do? James Harden opted out yesterday.
Where is this going?
What I understand is
this going where I think it is?
Willing to partner with the Cavs to figure out a way how to improve the roster. Jaylen Brown is out there. Can the Cavs make a move for Jaylen Brown, then come to LeBron and say, how do you feel about us now? That's the type of move that you're going to do to get LeBron James' attention.
You want to know, Windhorse is the absolute GOAT. He is. Because he has enough like actual inside information to float these little tidbits out there that make you go, oh, interesting. Right? But he's also just great at making these hypothetical scenarios where you're like, oh, okay, I guess. So I'm guessing the scenario they're trying to like map out and would in theory be a Mobley for Jaylen Brown trade. That'd be such a horrible trade for Cleveland. I mean, genuinely awful trade for Cleveland. Wendy Doobie needing some Ozempic though? Yeah, come on. Live right now, let's try to process what the hell is going on. LeBron James at Dallas. Get in here. What? Do I want to click on this? DeAndre Jordan still has everyone closed out, including Cuban. Clippers are 2 hours away from signing him. Hey, man, the lighting was really bad. The lighting was really, really bad in my defense. Why is Draymond Green on this picture? Armed with young talent, assets, and max contract space, Suns will pursue a LeBron-Carmelo partnership. Oh, hell yeah. You dead ass look like a monster. Biggest offseason ever on the way, fellas. Breaking: the Washington Wizards agreed to a $17.5 million deal with the local homeless man. Massive, really cool deal for homeless man. Includes player option. ESPN story on what I've tweeted about 4 times already. Hey, this has been a good offseason, though. We're going to get LeBron on a new team. That's happening still. Jaylen Brown maybe getting traded. Who knows? Do we think there's one more out of left field trade. True, Lakers full revamp. One more out of left field trade? I don't know. Coop for Boozer. Kawhi was out of left field. Yeah, what are the Rockets? Are the Rockets just running it back completely? Same with the Magic. Rockets, Magic just going to do nothing really? Maybe some margin moves? True, Pistons have to do something. So what are your cutoff time for no new news? 7 minutes. Shams Charania, you have 7 minutos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minutos, mi amigo. And then I'm going to go watch Mexico. We're going to go watch Mexico. Mexico game delayed? Wait, dead? Howdy. Y'all can kiss my Dal ass. That's a fucking beast mode shirt. Where did he get that shirt? I want it. Still no news about Smart and Rui. Actually, kind of interesting free agency. Just nothing going on the surface. No, it's been a good it's been a good offseason, man. Nobody expected free agency to be fun. That's just the truth.
Push a sign and trade. Don't leave them empty-handed. You'll make more money because they got Larry Bird rights. They'll trade you to the West so they can sleep at night. No state income tax, so now you can relax. Graduate from...
Should I bring this up tomorrow on House of Haymaker? Come on, LeBron. Put your Maverick jersey on. Yo, that was Ben and Skin, right? Do you guys know that? Put your Maverick jersey on. You better come to Dallas. Blake Griffin reveals he never used a sports psychologist after he discovered he was leaking his deepest conversations. The Clippers hired a sports psychologist that everyone was required to meet with. We talked, and when he left, I went to take a shower. When I got out, I seen on a voicemail, it was a psychologist said, "Hey, coach, just left Blake's house. Great talk. We discussed some interesting things." I was like, oh my God, I'm never meeting it. Oh, wow. Yikes. That feels like that's against the rules. Does it not? That feels illegal. Yeah, somebody's going to prison. Guess who's going to jail tonight? Are we done? No, sorry. Is it going to be canceled? I hate when the NFL tries to get involved in things. Leave us the fuck alone. Don't you have a trillion other things going on? How many like horrible crimes? From the Cuban billionaire training. I don't know the copyright stuff with this. Is the only reason. Oh, wait, I just now realized the backing track. All the right friends and all the right. So yeah, it's going down. Everybody knows where you're going. Yeah, it's going down. Was Blake Griffin one of the first like real big examples of someone getting knee code? He's up there, right? Ray Allen from Bucks to Sonics. Babe Ruth. True. Babe Ruth's a good one. Playing powder with strikeout after strikeout for free agents to the Mavs. Best free agent Mavs history is old Clay. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. That was a horrible time. Like, I got to be real with you guys. Like, obviously, Dirk was, in a lot of ways, Jesus Christ to us, right? Especially people my age, and carried our teams. And yeah, the after 2011, it was just embarrassing stuff. It really was. What would the Lake Show's offseason have to look like for you to think Project 2028 has a chance? I'm not all that interested in the remainder of this free agency, assuming that they don't do anything preposterous. I'm more so, let me get through the trade deadline too. Okay, if we get through if the trade deadline, 8 o'clock on the dot, 8 o'clock on the dot, Shams comes through. That's a little weird. Target acquired. It's my turn. It's a little weird.
Guard that they can.
Reporting live from the Slightly Biased news desk. Here at Slightly Biased, Keon Ellis is on his way to Brooklyn. 2 years, $18 million for Keon Ellis on his way to Brooklyn. Another guard makes his way to the Brooklyn Nets, but I don't mind that. It's pretty solid. A lot for him? Really? I don't think that's a lot for him. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. I'm more of a mustard guy. Bones Highland minimum is an A for me. I'm kind of surprised he can't get more than that anywhere else, but I don't know. I don't know the full Bones Highland experience and story. Young Timmy Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr., I believe, was the first player to sign with a new team. One year, $6.5 million. Man, so close to a great number there. 1 year, $6.5 million. This, in my opinion, is a slam dunk A. That is a great pickup for Miami. Perfect player for them and what they need with shooting. I'm going to watch Mexico, yeah, but the game's delayed. DeAndre Jordan. Resign, I guess. With NOLA, 1 year minimum. I'm just going to give that a C, whatever. It's just a minimum. Yeah, he's not a real player. And no, he's a locker room guy, right? Kobe Sanders, resign. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan's still playing, but he's very much in his Udonis Haslem arc. 4 years, $11.2 million. It's pretty good. B, I mean, feels solid. Just feels like that just feels like something that was going to happen. Brandon Carlson. This one's just bizarre. Signs with Portland. Okay. 1 year minimum. That's kind of a weird that feels like a contract that happens in September. See? that just feels like a September contract. And now we have to add Keon Ellis's name to this mix. Keon Ellis signs with Brooklyn. Brooklyn, we go hard. 2 years. $18 million. So $9 million per season for Keon Ellis. I think it's good. I think it's solid. I think it's a good swing for a team like Brooklyn. Like, this is the type of things they should be doing. What should I go here? B? I'm kind of thinking A. Dude, I'm getting bombarded by spam calls. There's another Twitter notification, but I'm assuming this is just this is just a Keon Ellis follow-up tweet. The idea is always better. I'll go B. But I mean, why not? They've got money to spend. And then, oh yeah, I guess we don't have the, so I need to move all of let's move all of the trades over here. How did you format this? It looks nice. How'd you format it? Chat, how did they do this? They went here and then did alternating colors, I'm guessing. Gemini, where are you? Use the paint roller button. Paint bucket or the paint roller? Let's see, I should do a trade one. So there should be transaction. So no, I'll just do trade. Team 1, team 2. I'll make it to where it's a potentially 4. If needed. Roller next to print. Oh, paint. Fuck did I do? Fucking looks horrible. Fucking looks terrible. Why would you ever tell me to do that? Create table. Insert pivot table. Guys, you want to know something great? Whenever I graduated college, I put Excel on my my strengths. Control Shift R. I like it in the middle. So how do I turn this into a palatable, easy to look at table? I mean, what, I just put a border on it, or What? I mean, what did Gemini do here? Format. Convert to table. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Highlight the cells and press the little funnel. What? I feel like and here's the problem too. I feel like you guys are giving me bad advice, man. Like here's the thing about me. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to be a learner, right? And I feel like you guys are kind of taking advantage of this. Because frankly, I'm just hearing a lot. I'm hearing a lot of different stuff. I don't think half of it's real. The paint roller icon lets you copy the formatting from one cell or group their cells to another. Okay. So I would like to copy this, please. Yes, I'd like to copy this. Thank you. And I would like to apply it to this. The fuck? No. Boom. No. Gemini, can you come in here, please? Hey. I need a lot of help. I'm coming to you in a vulnerable state. And out of respect, I must ask that you do not take advantage of that. I hear you, and I completely respect where you're coming from. Please know that you are in a safe space. As an AI, my only purpose is to support you, protect your privacy, and help you with whatever you need in your own pace with absolutely no judgment or pressure. Take a deep breath. Whenever you're ready, tell me what you need help with. What is that pussy ass answer?
Will $2 buy you Excel lessons?
No! I'm selling Excel lessons right now on my website, slightlybiased.com. Get my Excel master course, $300 in 4 different installments of $300. Highlight the new columns and right-click convert to table. Like this? Fuck. This is going so terribly. All of them are just the top row. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Regular NBA content here. We'll go live anytime a big story happens. We're going to get there, guys. This is a learning lesson for everybody, too. Everybody starts out at their own pace. It's easier to double each line for the grades. You can add some info underneath the table to get it started. Trade. LaMelo trade. Team 1. Charlotte. Wait, how do I... Wait, fuck. Shift, enter. No. Control, enter. Good. Good. I'm getting the hang of this. What did Charlotte get? Nas Reed. Control, enter. Good. 2033 first. Control, enter. 2 first swaps. Good. Seconds. That's looks like shit. Why is there no border here? Looks genuinely horrible. Old dog learning new tricks. This ended up becoming a 4-team trade, didn't it? Like, wasn't the Julius Randle trade just like kind of a part of this? For all intents and purposes? Or not officially? Team 2, Minnesota. You've missed really nothing of importance, like honest to God. And I would never sit here and like belittle my content like that. Why was I about to lead off the Minnesota trade package with Josh Creighton instead of LaMelo Ball? Ay. So again, I have to ask, grade, Charlotte. I'm still going D. I don't care. Minnesota, A. Throw some D's on that bitch. Okay. So, and why is there not a border in between these? Right? That would be my next question. That would be my next question that I have. Okay, I just solved it. Looks good. So I'm caulking my bathroom and was wondering where you stand on sealing the toilet to the floor, or no, I'll hang up and listen. So in my caulking experience, the idea of caulking the toilet to the floor, yeah, you should caulk the gap between the toilet and the floor. Actually, it's required by most building and plumbing codes, since it prevents unsanitary water, like mopping water or piss water, from getting trapped underneath, which creates mold, mildew, odors. Also, like it stops your toilet from rocking or shifting. So I'm moving apartments tomorrow like you did. Any advice for mistakes not to make? Do you have movers coming? I will tell you this much. I was hesitant on hiring movers because I was worried about how much it would cost. there will never be a scenario in which I move and do not hire movers again. No scenario whatsoever. I left for a while and came back slightly giving plumbing tips, so I'm guessing free agency was a bust. Yeah, pretty much. What was the biggest signing of the day? I mean, the biggest free agent signing of a player leaving to go to a new team, in my opinion, the most consequential one is easily Tim Hardaway. But we have three, I believe. Three players that have left for a new team. Young Timmy Hardaway, Brandon Carlson, and Keon Ellis. However, though, like there's been big news today. We had a Kawhi Leonard trade. LeBron's going somewhere else. It all happened earlier in the day, unfortunately. Not hiring movers is for 20-year-old in the early 30s. I'd rather pay movers and they break my shit than do it myself nowadays. I mean, it's just the amount of time it's going to save you is unbelievable. I guess it depends on your moving circumstances too, but I was on the third floor of an apartment without an elevator. Like it literally would have been impossible for me. I got movers for bed and couch stuff, but everything else is manual labor. My real bio age is like 52. I'm fucked. You paid the movers, right? Why don't you just have them take everything? I was going to do that as well. Just have the movers come and take the big shit and I'll kind of handle the rest of the stuff. But they got there and they were just like, hey, We'll like pack up any of this stuff you want it to take. And they did it in a millisecond. The Lakers are expected to land Sandro Mamukelashvili and Quentin Grimes. So glad LeBron is paperweight or leaving the Spurs. Man, I've got Lakers fans in my chat celebrating replacing LeBron with Sandro Mamukelashvili and Quentin Grimes. I moved apartments twice and then into my house. If I ever move houses, I'm paying that damn mover. Yeah, I mean, back in like college, I would move out, obviously. That goes without being said, of my little apartment in college without a problem. I moved into my apartment. No, I'm not. I'm renting a house. I moved into an apartment. Cost of living in Dallas is so ridiculous. It costs $200 or $300 more to rent this house than it does to rent an apartment. Kind of ridiculous. Been watching B-ball longer than you've been alive, young buck. You watch Quentin Grimes ever? I like the Mambo pickup. Quentin Grimes 10 million is cool. I'll call the Copper. Thanks for the feedback, man. Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right, Shams, I'm giving you till 8:30 now. You came through last time, but I'm giving you until 8:30. Grimes or Mamu good on D? Mamu is pretty good on defense. Grimes can get after it from time to time. It's just not consistent. And he's just like one singular speed. And that can lead to him just kind of like having breakdowns defensively, him getting in, him having some dumbass fouls. Mamu, though, like is a fine defensive player. Mamu's a good pick. Mamu's legitimately a good pickup. Like I like. No, I mean, what could possibly be the overpay for Mamu? My guess is they probably go a touch over the mid level, which I think is probably okay, right? Grimes a good pickup, though. He was really good for the Sixers. I would ask Sixers fans about that. I would ask Sixers fans how they feel about that statement. Most Sixers fans I know are like, yeah. Yeah, Quentin Grimes had that month stretch. But again, though, if it's under 10 milli, I think that's fine. There's no reason to be upset about that. Grimes wasted over 25 million last year and then bet on himself. Yeah. Didn't the Mavs offer him a contract? Am I misremembering that? It's 14 a year when he offered him. Should have taken that. Should have taken that. Who told him to? What fan base could this possibly be? That potential starting lineup is so bad, I might just say fuck it and spit on next season retweeting porn. Who could that even be about? What I'm trying to think of what fan base. Oh, he's got a Zubac header. Clippers? No, it's a Clippers fan. It's a Clippers fan. Oh, man. All right. 4 minutos, Shams Charania. 4 minutos. I'm going to go work on my spreadsheet so I can give you guys a nice slightly report later of all my updated thoughts on all of these. Clippers definitely have the biggest downgrade from last year. What did they end up finishing the season with? Were they below 500? Or did they get to above 500? They got to above. I mean, the Clippers are always better than you think they'll be. Like, always. But it is kind of hard to imagine next year. Darius Garland's always injured. What teams even got worse? Well, the Clippers for sure. Yeah, I mean, going into next year, I'm trying to think which teams... Which teams are going to be worse? The Pistons? As it stands right now, I would say yeah, but let's see what else they do. Boston? No. Knicks? Well, yeah, the Knicks, I think for sure. It's nice they brought back Shaman and Jose, but they're going to lose Mitchell Robinson. That's a big blow. Cavs, as of right now, no. Keon Ellis wasn't like great for them. They lose Dean Wade. Dean Wade, Strus. The Cavs will probably get worse. Raptors got better, obviously. Hawks, I think, got better. They'll be better than their record. I always say that for them, though. Sixers about the same, right? Who do the Sixers get in the draft? Who did the Sixers take? Oh, yeah, duh. They took LeBron. Duh. Magic have done literally nothing, right? They didn't even really have a pick. I do like Isaiah Nelson, though, who they did draft. That was a good pick in the second. Heat got better. Obviously, Bucks got worse. Bulls. I mean, the Bulls got better, right? But their record will probably be around the same if I had to guess. Nets got better. Pacers obviously will be much better than this. Wizards will be better than this. Thunder got worse. Well, they did get Bennett Sturts. They got Bennett Sturts. Spurs, TBD. Nuggets, TBD. Lakers, big time TBD. Rockets, TBD. Wow, the West is kind of the Timberwolves got better. Blazers got better for sure. Suns, TBD. Not sure 45 wins for them next year if they touch that again. Clippers got worse. Warriors, TBD. Nets lost Claxton. What's the problem? Pelicans, forgot they were in the league for a second. TBD. Mavericks, should be better. Please God. I mean, they will be better, right? Just getting Kyrie back by itself. Grizzlies. Grizzlies will win more than 25 games next year. I think pretty confidently. Kings probably should be better, I guess. Jazz definitely will be better. That goes without being said. Man, yeah. I mean, the only team that's like taken a definite step backwards is Milwaukee. And the Clippers, I would say. Those are the two. Mavs are a bottom 3 team. Could be. They could be. I don't know. This is the most like quiet. Most like quiet free agency for the Mavs I can remember. Like there's just nothing. Usually there's like a lot of speculation and they're doing this time it's just like, yeah, no, we're just probably not gonna do shit. Do the Celtics take a step back when we storm the TD Garden and force them to play in Tampa after trading Brown for Allen, Strus, and Schroeder? Yeah, I think they probably would take a bit of a step back. Think about what happened to the Raptors when they had to play in Tampa Bay. Is that bad of a trade, though? Maybe you get a couple picks. I don't trust Masai. I mean, there just might not have been anything there. What the fuck is this pick, dude? Dembele's assist for Mbappe's goal marked their 6th goal combination at the World Cup. Bleacher Report tweeted that? What the hell? Mike Curtis bomb. Max Christie and Najee Marshall changing the jersey numbers. Ban that guy. That is a crazy ass tweet from Bleach Report. Don't ban him. Time him out. Ses minutos. Shams Trania. Ses minutos. For real this time. Ses minutos.
We have to get out
This
of here
video
now.
is just... I sit here and I stare at it. Is this an actual like good Stein tweet? The anticipation league-wide is that the Lakers ultimately secure commitments on new contracts from Toronto free agent Sandro Mamukelashvili and Philadelphia free agent Quentin Grimes while still pursuing their top summer target, Utah restricted free agent Walker Kessler. Okay. Again, I feel just like so much better about this, like if LeBron stayed, or it's just the fact that you're just having to like replace a bunch of guys. You're not adding this to anybody. I do like Mamu though. You gotta remember they also got Cam Card too. Oh, trust me, like I remember it. It's just, what do you want me to do? I'm not like a super big Cam Carr believer. LeBron leaving is addition by subtraction. I mean, it just isn't. It just isn't. Like, it's just not. Any chance PJ or Gafford are traded? I really feel like that would have happened already, truthfully. Are you telling me LeBron's a good fit with Luka? I'm telling you LeBron's a very good basketball player still. And losing him for literally nothing at all in return is not good for the team. Regardless of how you might feel about him. 41-year-old LeBron James won you a playoff series, okay? Let's have some perspective on this whole thing. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills with some of these Lakers fans that are saying stuff like this. I mean, give me Grimes over LeBron. That's just fucking insane. I mean, that you're not serious. You're not serious. You're genuinely not serious. Rui probably commanding more money than Mamu. I don't know. I really don't know. LeBum stands there and dribbles the air out the ball, wastes possessions, doesn't play defense, doesn't run back at all. Misses half the games. All right. Have you guys ever watched Quentin Grimes play the sport of basketball? Ever? Ever once? This was a fun time, man. What did we think he was cooking? Dos minutos. Grimes was fine in Dallas. He was fine. He was fine. God, I'm happy Kawhi's on the Raptors again, man. That honestly is sick. That's so cool. Warriors meeting with LeBron was intense. At one point, Kirk Lacob was crying, but everyone grew closer. A big lesson was learned. Who was that about originally? Was that about KD? Was that KD with the Clippers? It was Blake Griffin, really? Maybe you're right. Lakers could potentially sign both Sandru Mamukelashvili and Quentin Grimes while preserving $41 million max slot. One could go into their surplus cap space, $11 million. Could create more via trade. The other can go into 9.4 room mid-level. Nice. And then that $41 million is what's going to Walker Kessler? This has 118 million views. How much money do you think Shams makes on Twitter? How much money does Shams make just from Twitter? Nobody's done like any calculations on this. Do you know how many billionaires own the Lakers? I think the number is 43 billionaires are in the Guggenheim group. Yeah, I am one of them, but like I have my allegiances tied elsewhere. I'm not really involved. Okay. Well, Shams, I gave you your chance. I think I'm calling it here. I'll do a slow outro just in case. But I think we've said all there is to say. I think we've said all there is to say. Let's go, Mexico. I dead at. Guys, actually, there's a big problem here. There is a serious chance I have to play in a men's soccer league game. Serious chance. If Mexico, basically all that has to happen is Mexico has to win one more game in the knockout stage than Portugal. Have you talked about Mavs Sharp trade yet? What? Just a random made up trade? No, I have not. I'm not interested really either, to be honest with you. Mexico! Shams, I'm really giving you a chance, Bubba. I would not take up the whole goalie box, dude. That's crazy. It's insane. All right, folks, thank you all for tuning in. All of the OGs, you guys know that we very much could spend your Tuesday anywhere in the world you decide to spend it here. New subscribers, I promise you guys will not regret it. Daily NBA content on this channel. New subscribers, I promise you guys will not regret it. Daily NBA content on this channel. New subscribers, I promise you guys will not regret it. Daily NBA content on this channel. Donations, members, you guys never have to do that, but it helps out tremendously. It makes me feel so good. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Again, if anything crazy, I don't have like another live stream really scheduled. Like, just like we're going to go live this day. But if anything major happens, I will be going live and we'll be talking about it. I'm going to do a slightly report later where I just kind of like briefly touch on a lot, some of the moves that have happened. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that. Gonna go get this spreadsheet right. I'm not gonna say LeBron James' ass. He's not. He's the greatest of all time. All right, thank you all. I'll talk to you all later. Anything crazy happening tonight? I don't know. I am kind of rooting for Mexico, even though I need him to lose. Love you all. Bye. Twitter notification? Okay. Luke Kennard, 2-year, $13 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's a good deal. Phoenix kind of replaces some of the shooting they lost with Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal. Spurs Shams has scheduled teats for set time. Yeah. 8:45. Nice number. 8 o'clock. Let's ignore all of the little slop things. 6:40. 6:35. Yeah, all of these like signings are all nice little numbers, except the ones that he thinks 5:25. Kennard's agents, Aaron Mintz and Dave Spahn of CAA Sports, committed to the new deal with Phoenix moments ago. Phoenix having a pretty nice offseason. You know, Kennard at $6 million, $6.5 million is pretty damn good. So now that the Lakers, the Lakers, I guess this is their plan. What Yossi just laid out is 100% their plan, by the way. Like, it's all clear and obvious now. Go out and get Mamu. Go out and get... I thought Yossi tweeted this. Did he not? Am I thinking of someone else? Oh, yeah. Okay, it was from earlier. Go out and get Mamu. Go out and get Quentin Grimes. Pay them just the amount you need. And then that gives you just enough to go after Walker Kessler. All right. Stein, is this a good one? Sometimes the Stein ones aren't that good, truthfully. You don't need to just tell me Stein. Okay. That was just a follow-up. Okay, for real this time. Thank you guys for tuning in. All the OGs, you guys know that we very much. Kiss me your Tuesday night anywhere in the world. You decide to spin here. New subscribers. I promise you guys are good at daily NBA content on this channel. You never want to miss out. We'll go live anytime anything crazy happens. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the alerts button so you know when I go live. Donations, members, you guys never have to do that. But it helps me out tremendously. Makes me feel so good. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.